Carson City Toyota Scion is Northern Nevada's four-wheel drive headquarters, featuring 68 4x4 models to choose from. Right now, get a 2009 Toyota Tacoma Extra Cab 4x4 pickup for just $22,995 after rebate. Or an economical 2009 Toyota RAV4 4x4 all-wheel drive, also just $22,995. From gas savers to heavy-duty haulers, we have the right 4x4 for you. Plus, get factory cash rebates on selected models. So take the short drive to savings. Carson City Toyota Scion, your 4x4 headquarters, just 29 miles south of Reno.
Hi, I'm Deana Hoover here with our town, and we're in Comma Coffee, like Dave always likes to say. It's Carson City's living room, and I'm here today with an excellent musician, a local. Don't have to go too far to get some really good music. Vanessa Littrell, welcome here to the show.
Thank you. Very excited to be here.
And we're happy to have you. And for those people who don't know your music, can you tell us a little bit about your style and the kind of music that you play?
Well, it is original, so I'm classified as a singer-songwriter, but this particular project I'm working on is a Sarah McLachlan style, also reminiscent of Carole King and Joni Mitchell, with a little Tori Amos twist in there. Although, as one of my good friend's daughters said, she's a lot like Tori Amos, but not quite as crazy. So I thought that kind of fit it. Yeah. So piano, vocals, and very clean, very raw. There's not a lot of bells and whistles. We were going for a very, almost like you would walk into my living room where I play. It's even recorded there. So it has a very warm sort of feel, like open up a bottle of wine, sit down, and listen to the music.
Excellent. How long have you been performing?
I have been performing since the age of 7. First came to my parents, said I want to be in the school talent show, and my father worked in media, so he was able to set up a microphone at home. So when I stepped onto that stage for the first time at the age of 7, I already knew how to handle the microphone and look in the eyes of the audience, and I haven't looked back since.
Excellent. Excellent.
And I've been, you ask how long I've been performing, I've actually been writing since I was about 11 or 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now you have a new CD coming out.
I do. It is called Relinquish.
Yes, I have.
And here's the CD.
Yeah.
And Relinquish, gosh, if you're on any sort of spiritual path or journey, we all know that we make these leaps forward, and then we go backwards and forwards and backwards. And really, Relinquish to me is about this process of really and truly letting go. Letting your path go where it's going to go, but also relinquishing those fears of the admonishing fears. Like, okay, so I made progress, I'm set back, I hate myself, I'm not worthy, and to be able to say, hey, I've made some decisions that I'm not proud of, but I'm also making progress. So it's both music and it's both kind of a support.
And what was it that it says on your website about creating art through vulnerability? Or
beauty through vulnerability is kind of what I've taken on as kind of my own personal reminder, and also, in particular to my female friends, I think that a woman is actually more beautiful when she is vulnerable. And there are plenty of times when I haven't been willing to entirely put myself out there. And, it'd be more simple to put on my suit and go be a secretary or a principal, something very defined. And part of my vulnerability is just being this artist. Take it or leave it. You don't have to love me, but maybe your best friend loves this. I'm not going to feel set back because somebody says, well, I only listen to Metallica. Fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Go enjoy it. But then I run into the next person who says, oh, thank you for having a clean, simple album that I can just put on and drive and feel nurtured and good. So.
And you have a show coming up at the Brewery Arts Center, and you'll be playing music from this?
Yes. The show at the Brewery Arts Center is a celebration. It's a celebration of the release of the album. So the first half will be mostly selections from the album itself. The second half, so we're looking, maybe 40, 45 minutes of just me and the piano. And the show opens with now it's funny complimenting yourself, but the opening song is very dear to my heart. I wrote it probably 15 years ago.
Okay.
I don't know if that sounds possible, but it is. It's an a cappella tune, and it's set in a rural environment, and it's all about these two, one is a singer and one's a dancer. And they have been kind of the village performers their entire lives, and they're reaching the end of their life. And the idea is, don't cry for Kira, don't cry for Lafayette, their tales will always be open to be read. And it's this probably 3 to 4 minute a cappella that will open the entire show. And so it just sets this kind of minstrel tone to the evening. The second half will be myself and my band.
Cool, okay. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit more about that. We're going to take a quick break, and then I also want to talk to you about your production company. So,
excellent.
All right, we'll be right back after this break.